New Logics in the Market Part 4. Do you know this about education? Discover yourself. This book is written by Mr. Deepak Sadia. Chapter 22. Is this still the specialty of our Bharat? No, this specialty of our Bharat has completely disappeared. There are some special aspects of the give and take of education. Why should one take the education? From whom should one take the education? Who are the education providers? What is the way of providing the education? What do you get in return for providing the education? If we look at these aspects together in the past and present, then it will be understood why the specialty of Bharat's education has disappeared. So let's get started. Why should one take the education? To live a simple or perfect life, any person needs to know 5 things. First, what are the qualities that Mother Nature has instilled in me? Or what subjects am I best at? Here, subject should not be taken as a subject. Here, subject talks about every aspect of life. Secondly, in which subjects I am good. Third, in which subjects I am weak. Fourth, how do I find resources around me? Fifth, how do I make good use of the resources around me? Education is achieved for these 5 only. If someone is not aware of this, bad people will lead them on the wrong path by giving information from their mind. In this way, children will become pitchligas of evil. In ancient Bharat, children were given education in foresight of these. Education is used to start with self-discovery and practice. Through self-discovery and practice, children came to know about the first 3 things. That is, what is best in them, what is normal in them, and what is lesser in them. It is obvious that our ancient Bharatiya's teachers used to create such an environment by making them aware of the shortcomings inside the children, so that the children themselves removed those shortcomings. After this, they were informed about the resources around them. When kids got the information, they were told the following sentence every day. Kids, to the best of our knowledge, we have been using this stuff in this way. First of all, you should also use them to see whether our words are correct or not. After that, you are free to see how you can use them in your own way. That is, first do your research on the knowledge we have gathered. If it comes true, believe it, otherwise don't believe it. After that, use your brain and think how you can use it. Now think what difference it makes. All kinds of qualities were present inside each child. All children are fully aware of themselves, so instead of watching others, they do their own thing every time. No one is being given a chance to become a pitchlagu. Everyone is being given an environment to gather their knowledge. All the children become knowledgeable, due to which they remain happy throughout their life, and also keep the family as well as society happy. Till now talked about the ancient Bharatiya's education system. Now let's talk about modern Bharat. Today's education is done only and only to get a certificate. It doesn't matter to parents what qualities Mother Nature has instilled in their children, or whether new qualities develop in the children or not. They want nothing but an A+ on their report card. As a result, children neither know the qualities present within themselves, nor they are able to create new qualities within themselves. They become machines programmed by someone else. They spend their whole lives being true pitchligas. Somebody says, take this degree. They become graduates, masters or scholars. Someone says, there is no use studying. They give up their studies. Somebody says, there are benefits to taking intoxications. They become little or big intoxicant users. Any person who takes any intoxicant is an intoxicant user. Someone says, fight in the name of religion or caste. They become hooligans and rioters. Somebody says, get married. They get married. Someone says, there is pleasure in adultery. They become adulterers. Someone says, there is no benefit in white-collar jobs. They become vicious. Somebody says, are you sterile impotent? They give birth to children. Someone says, it is not the era of goodness. They become evil. Somebody says, it is not the era to care about anybody else. They become self-centered. Yes, friends, if you see any evil in any person, instead of saying that bad, look at the condition of that poor person with a calm mind. Then you will see that whenever that person was a child, then from his parents to teachers, he was trained to be pitchlagu. He was made to be a breathing machine, running on someone else's programming. That's why they don't deserve to be cursed. Those poor people deserve pity. Bless them that they become their own master, and start enjoying the true joy of human life by gathering their own knowledge. For the time being, understand that the first drawback of the modern education system is that parents and teachers do not know why education has to be taken. From whom should one take the education? Education should be taken only from those teachers within whom the quality of a teacher is naturally present. It doesn't matter how much experience the teachers have, or how knowledgeable they are in their subject, or how many certificates they have acquired. The only difference is whether the qualities of teaching are naturally present within them or not. True teachers can share education even if their subject knowledge is negligible, because they study and do their work before their period lecture. True teachers remember every moment that they are not the guide of the children. Children have to choose their own path. She is the person who gives an atmosphere of self-discovery and helps the children. True teachers have the art of teaching within them. They keep thinking every moment that how to give such an environment to their students that they can gather innate knowledge. Physical violence is far away. True teachers never even do verbal violence. There is no such word as punishment in the dictionary of true teachers. Yes, all those teachers who say bad words or hit are not really teachers at all. They are only printing notes pretending to be teachers. Now, talking about ancient Bharat, all our teachers were those who had natural qualities of study and teaching. Mother Nature had blessed them with the qualities of a born teacher. That's why, like true teachers, they always engage the children in self-discovery. They used to create such an environment around the children, in which the children used to practice and learn on their own. The students of such teachers used to get the same education which gave them pleasure. Ancient Bharatiya teachers used to give information about other subjects to the children as extra knowledge and extra fun. They never made them experts in other subjects, they only made them knowledgeable in other subjects, so that whenever they needed it in life, that subject did not prove to be an alien subject for them. They will have a little knowledge of it, and only then they will be able to use it when the time comes. Ancient Bharatiya teachers did not use any kind of violence. They used to give the best environment to the children, instead of imposing his/her understanding on them. They used to let them understand the way kids wanted. Talking about the modern era, almost all the teachers are found uttering the word nalayak, nonsense, stupid, or idiot. This is verbal violence. Slapping, murga banana, making a person sit in a very difficult posture as a punishment, hands up, and hitting with a stick are also very normal things. In fact, you will find thousands of mature people saying, beating by the modern teachers, one should not call it beating. The masters of our times were great at beating kids. They used to beat with such a thick stick that I still remember his teaching. If you have read this book till now with complete honesty, so you must have understood immediately that the people who said this were never educated. Their masters wanted to make them a top-class pitchlagu. Indeed, their masters had made them true pitchlagas, which they have been confirming to date. No government pays attention to whether their teachers have natural teacher qualities or not. Neither the central government is concerned about it, nor any state government. How can other governments pay attention to this issue when Arvind Kejriwal's Delhi government also does not know that the natural qualities of teachers do not come within you after taking a degree? Were you surprised to hear the name of Arvind Kejriwal's Delhi government in the book? If so, then surely you are not aware of the education revolution happening in Bharat. We will talk about this further. For the time being, understood that the government schools under Arvind Kejriwal's government in Bharat's capital Delhi have been completely overhauled. Delhi's government schools are currently the best in terms of quality. If my book is being read right now in a remote area, please don't be under the illusion that the government schools in the country's capital must be the best. Yes, it is a fallacy because the government schools in Delhi were as bad before 2015 as the government schools in other states. While being on topic, let me repeat my point that Arvind Kejriwal's Delhi government, which is doing a great job in the field of education, also does not pay attention to the subject that does their teachers have natural teacher qualities or not. What will the rest of the governments make? Even Arvind Kejriwal's Delhi government has not made such a system that real teachers are found and taken in their education department. Real teachers have become daily wage laborers, and fake teachers are teaching with big degrees. How many schools do you know where there is a system for self-discovery and practice? How many of you know that the sole purpose of schooling is self-discovery? During school, children should be given such an environment in their mother tongue, so that children can identify themselves from within. The one who is an actor should spend 50% of his time acting, and the remaining 50% with a little knowledge of all the other subjects. When governments, experts, and teachers do not know about this, then how will the parents know? Therefore, the second major drawback of our education system is that we do not know from whom one should get the education. Who are the education providers? As we have understood earlier, teaching is an art form. Just as not everyone can sing, in the same way not everyone can teach. But in modern Bharat, teaching and cooking are not considered as arts. Here it is believed that every literate person is a teacher, and if he/she has passed the paper with good marks, then he/she is a great teacher. This is the same mindset that forcefully sends every Bharatiya girl to the kitchen. The girl who puts a lot of spices every time becomes a super cook. Verify this point, and when you come to know the truth, then please settle this fact in your mind that Mother Nature has blessed a rare person with the quality of teaching. Such teachers never need to abuse or beat students. Such teachers do not give importance to punishment, but rather give importance to clarity. These teachers do not guide the children. These teachers engage children in self-analysis. These teachers do not make them copy-paste machines as well as writing machines, but give the children a good environment to practice. Talking about ancient Bharat, ancient teachers used to give environment to the children to discover their inner talents, due to which whatever the children used to do, they used to do it with a full mind. So whoever became a teacher at that time was a teacher by nature. Whereas in modern Bharatiya, education has become a means to earn money. That's why people with money build schools. Those rich people recruit those people as teachers in their schools, who themselves want to do the business of education. No, don't make the mistake of misunderstanding our point. We are not just talking about private schools here. We also keep government schools in the same category. Go to government schools and see for yourself. There you will not find even one true teacher out of 1,000 teachers, because no government has made such a system to find out which person is a natural teacher and which is not. To become a teacher in a government school, one has to pass only the exams. In many states, there is no need to even take an exam. Feed, bribe, and enjoy as a teacher. Now think for yourself that such teachers cannot teach even after trying a lot, because Mother Nature has given them qualities suitable for some other work. In the case of women teachers, the situation becomes even worse. Like every man, women are also blessed with many qualities by Mother Nature. But this male-dominated society wanted to keep women only till the stoves. But talents do raise their heads. Many women got good parents, many got good grandparents, many got good brothers and sisters, many got good husbands and sons, and many gave freedom themselves by becoming rebels, due to which women got success in many areas of society. They took a step, and what a great step. Due to their natural talents and true intentions, they created new records of success. When their successes news reached the villages and remote areas, the rest women also wanted to break their cages. Men began to see their monopoly rule shaking. So they arranged a meeting. The decision of that meeting came in this way: let them become a teacher. In the morning she would do housework, in the afternoon she would earn money that she bring it home for sure, and again she would take care of the house from afternoon till night. In such a situation, they will also get freedom, and their neck will remain in our hands. They will neither be able to call themselves prisoners, nor will they ever be free. This matter was served in a persuasive manner by dipping it in sugary words, as the last chance in front of the daughters, as well as the daughters-in-law of the house. Now freedom is freedom, even if it is for a few hours. That's why many talented women covered the masks of teachers. With good marks, these women obtained their diplomas and degrees and entered schools as teachers. Now just think for a while, will these women ever be able to become a good teachers? Please pause the video for 10 seconds and think about all this. Till then we are waiting for you. Wait, countdown begins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In the 22nd century, you will find many men doing the same. Men will have a law degree as well as a B.Ed. Some have done a B.Ed with BCA, and some have done an M.Ed after preparing for the army. This means everyone wants to be a teacher. The only longing is for a government job. Therefore, the third major drawback of our education system is that we do not know who the education providers are. What is the way of providing education? A true teacher can have many ways to educate the students. As they keep seeing problems, Mother Nature keeps putting new ideas in their mind. In the context of education, today we will discuss only one subject here. This topic is intention. Yes, intention. Suppose you are standing on a road. I am a boy, so I am giving the example as a boy. Girls, take this example as a girl. So a boy is standing on the road. He sees a simple girl at the bus stop in front. This girl is ordinary, but his brain signals that she is the one. What will that boy do now? Will he simply forget her as a beautiful dream and say that if we are destined to meet, we will meet again? Or else he will do something like this. He will reach that girl on some pretext or the other. His mind will suggest many such excuses to him, using which he can talk to that girl. He will catch someone or the other who can get the girl to talk to him. He will find some work that is related to that girl. He may have lived decently all his life, but he will find out the address of this girl's house. Even if he is an atheist like me, he will follow that girl to the temple. He will be disharmonious, yet he will sing hymns. If the girl is already engaged, he will abuse the whole world while praying, "Oh Mother Nature, do whatever, but please make her mine." I am sure that all the readers will unanimously say that if the boy feels that she is his dream girl, then he will not leave her with fate, but will definitely make every possible effort to get that girl. Even if he does not find any way, he will continue to seek way. Yes, that is the intention. When you have the intention, you do your work by finding solutions to thousands of problems. If there is no intention, then your mind will refuse to do that work by finding problems in every solution. So what is the best way to share education? Yes, every method is suggested by your true intention. The teachers of ancient Bharat used to do the same. That's why all the people of that time were educated. No one was illiterate. No one was useless. There was no school dropout. There was no college dropout. Whereas the current situation is that despite billions of education budgets, millions of teachers and thousands of schools, children leave the schools. Millions of children say that they cannot study, but when teachers like me teach them, they become scholars. The only difference is the intention. In the earlier points, we had discussed that only those teachers can really teach in whom Mother Nature has inculcated the qualities of a teacher. Apart from this, we had also said that even the schools of the world's greatest education minister, Manish Sisodia, who brought a revolution in the field of education, are full of such teachers who are not really teachers. They have become teachers to earn money. In such a situation, the question arises of how was Manish able to get those teachers to do the work which they were not capable of doing naturally. Similar to this, when nature has not given anyone a throat to sing, then how can she sing? The very simple form of this question is that, when Mother Nature has not filled the qualities of cooking within every Bharatiya's woman, then how do all those women cook food? Yes, the answer is intention. Mother Nature has filled such a special quality within humans, which is present in every human being. We know this by the name of intention. Bharatiya women are herded into the kitchen with a million excuses. Now, since women have more temperance as well as all other emotions as compared to men, they develop their intentions by considering those 1 million excuses as truth, and Mother Nature by saying tathasta to them develops the qualities of cooking within them. You can also consider the quality of intention as the quality of copy-paste. Often you must have felt that while walking on the road, you liked some random person without any reason. Your inner self wants to be like him/her. You want his/her qualities to be somehow copied and pasted into your program. In a few days, you see that it really happens. This is the special boon given by Mother Nature to human beings, i.e., the quality of intention. If practice is combined with intention, then you can not only awaken that quality within you, but can also take that quality to the highest level. Similarly, singing, painting, acting, film direction, or any art form of the world can be learned. The present world's greatest education minister, Manish Sisodia, might also know this secret. He got the principals and teachers of his schools counseled and trained abroad. Out of them, 10% must be those whom Mother Nature has sent as teachers. All such people must have performed amazingly after counseling and training. Seeing this, the desire to do the same must have arisen in the minds of others, because every person wants to hear applause. With this desire, their mind must have said, "What is special about him/her? If I had received training, I would have demonstrated better than this." They did not know the intentions of Manish Ji. They must have felt that the new government had a new minister. After acting for a few days, he will sit like others. But in a few days, people came to know the intention of Manish Ji. We have to create a minimum standard of education. It has to be ensured that the standard of education does not fall below this. We will do whatever is necessary for this. Manish Ji did not just say this, but also showed it by doing. He gave concrete arguments to Arvind Kejriwal to increase the education budget every year. Just as Manish Ji intends to improve education, similarly Arvind Ji intends to improve everything in human life. That's why they had to increase the education budget as per Manish Ji's arguments. On one hand, the buildings of the schools were made world-class, and on the other hand, new batches of counseling and training of teachers kept going. In those programs, all those teachers who had made a new intention kept going one by one. What was it then? Mother Nature kept on saying tathasta, and those teachers also became teachers whom Mother Nature did not make as teachers naturally. So friends, there is such great importance of intention. By the way, do you remember what we are discussing at this point? Please pause the video for 10 seconds and think about all this. Till then, we are waiting for you. Wait, countdown begins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, we are talking about the method of teaching. So friends, if the teacher has the intention of teaching, Mother Nature fills his/her mind with many methods of teaching. Every method is right, which gives children an environment of self-research and practice, but there should not be any kind of violence or coercion in it. In simple words, every way in which you inspire children is right, and every way in which you motivate children is wrong. Perhaps you will find my point strange. Like everyone, you must also feel that it is the same thing to inspire and motivate. No, inspired and motivated are different things. Inspiration is found on its own, while a person gives motivation to another person. A human being inspires automatically, while one person motivates another person. Inspiration is a natural property, while motivation has an evil property. It means that inspiration has been made by Mother Nature, while motivation is made by evil. Understand in simple words, when a person is inspired, it happens on its own, so the benefit of the person is certain in that inspiration. Whereas a person motivates another person for the sake of his benefit. Therefore, 99 times out of 100, an inspired person will only harm himself/herself, and only he/she will benefit who has motivated him/her. Talking about education, if a teacher motivates his/her students, then the students will also bring good marks and start behaving well, but neither they will be able to gain knowledge nor will goodness become permanent in their behavior. On the other side, if a teacher inspires his students, they will become knowledgeable every time. Then even if their knowledge is less, it will be knowledge. The goodness in the behavior of such children is permanent. Then even if goodness is a little, it will be permanent goodness. So every way is wrong in which you motivate children, and every method is right in which you inspire children. This is exactly what used to happen in ancient Bharat. If you have been reading this book carefully till now, you will momentarily be able to understand that it was easy and instinctive for this to happen in ancient Bharat, because all the teachers of that era were those whom Mother Nature had made teachers from within. Therefore, all the teachers of ancient Bharat intended to teach the children properly. Mother Nature used to fill their minds with the best method, with the help of which they used to educate the children in the best possible way. The problem of modern Bharat is also the same. Those who are not teachers from within have become teachers. Neither do they have any intention of their own, nor is any Manish Sisodia getting his intention developed. So the results are nil badi sanata, which means zero. Our children are not educated. This is the reason why our children are becoming well-trained machines instead of being educated. What do you get in return for providing the education? We discussed in the previous chapter why and how the education system was developed. You are requested to go back and read that section again before proceeding, so that what will be discussed in this point, you will understand it accurately. So please go back and read and come back here. Please pause the video for 10 seconds and think about all this. Till then we are waiting for you. Wait, countdown begins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am sure you must have read The Origin of Education. Now let's go ahead. Now you know that education is the need of a civilized society, and it is also a work of charity. That's why instead of distributing education, teachers should get the highest respect and all necessary facilities. The environment around them should be good all the time. One should stay far away from the troubles and worries of the world. It should be the responsibility of every government to do all this, and it should also be of every citizen, so that our teachers can teach our children with full intimacy and concentration. In ancient Bharat, teachers used to get this, due to which they used to teach everyone well. Today we Bharatiyas have become messengers of evil. Due to this, today education is not distributed in Bharat. Today education is sold. Education has become a business from charity, and because of this, everyone started seeing the real teacher as a laborer. They neither get charity nor get respect. Neither the governments make arrangements for a suitable environment for them, nor do the common people play their role in creating a suitable environment for the teachers. On the contrary, they are abused. Governments do worse to worse with them. Governments engage them in all kinds of work. No one asks them what they want. No one cares about their mental health. They get targets like ordinary laborers and get a salary in case of completion of the target. You can earn money by completing the target. As momentarily as this thought started spreading, many such unemployed people have become teachers who do not even know that teaching is an art. Just as not everyone can do farming, not everyone can do bodybuilding, and not everyone can cook food, similarly not everyone can teach. Learning yourself and knowing how to teach others are two different things. Like every art, knowing how to teach is also an art. For the desire to get a salary, those unemployed people first get degrees. Then somehow they get teachers' jobs and become teachers. After that, the students are forced to blacken their notebooks till these teachers retire. This is the condition of teachers of both private and government schools. That's why our Bharatiya's children are well trained like true Pichligas, while children from abroad are well educated. The only responsibility of those salary seeker teachers is that the children should be seen passing in the papers. It is not necessary that all the children pass. If even 30% of the children pass in government schools, then the job will remain. Even if 60% of the children pass in private schools, the salary will continue to come. That's why modern teachers have left the worry of passing and getting all the children passed. Over the period, parents learned the secret that salary seeker teachers do not care if their children pass or fail. These parents of the new era were made to believe that even if knowledge does not cost 1 rupee, the degree should be such that they can get a job. That's why those parents started resorting to tuition. Do you see a major mistake made by modern parents? If not, then read the next section carefully. Children became dependent on tuition, and a permanent arrangement was made for the accountability of school teachers. Now the teachers have just one task. That is the job of keeping the principals happy. If the principal is happy, then they will not be transferred, and the salary will come every month smoothly. So you have seen in this point what people used to get in return for giving education, and what people are getting now. You also learned how this point, considered unnecessary, swallowed our ancient Bharatiya education system. I am sure that when you would have read these 5 points, then you would not have realized their seriousness. I am also sure you are aware of them by now. Now you have understood that in this way we Bharatiyas, under the influence of evil, have destroyed the strong education system of our beloved Bharat.